In a time when industry was booming, trains were roaring across the American landscape, and untouched wilderness was rapidly vanishing, one revolutionary idea emerged: what if we preserved a place not for profit or private use, but for everyone? That idea became reality on March 1, 1872, when President Ulysses S. Grant signed the Yellowstone National Park Protection Act, creating Yellowstone National Park, the first national park in the world. But what made Yellowstone truly unique wasn't just its designation. It was the fact that it was created for the enjoyment of the public. It was not a royal preserve, nor a playground for the wealthy. Yellowstone was for everyone. Located primarily in Wyoming, but stretching into Montana and Idaho, Yellowstone is a vast and mesmerizing landscape of geysers, hot springs, canyons, waterfalls, rivers, and wildlife. It sits atop a supervolcano, which fuels its geothermal wonders like Old Faithful, the park's most iconic geyser, known for its spectacular eruptions. Before 1872, there was no such thing as a national park. Land was usually set aside for settlement, agriculture, or exploitation. But after several expeditions, including the famous Hayden Geological Survey of 1871, reports, photographs, and paintings of Yellowstone's stunning beauty captured the imagination of the public and politicians alike. The land was deemed too magnificent, too unique, and too sacred to fall into private hands. Once signed into law, Yellowstone was officially open to visitors, but in its early years, there were few roads, no hotels, and limited transportation. Still, the allure of the American wilderness drew brave adventurers and nature lovers. Eventually, the arrival of railroads and partnerships with tourism companies made the park more accessible. Rustic lodges, scenic drives, and guided tours began to appear, ushering in a new era of ecotourism. Yellowstone's success inspired a movement. Other parks followed: Sequoia, Yosemite, Mount Rainier, and in 1916, the National Park Service was established to protect and manage these natural treasures. Today, the U.S. boasts over 60 national parks and hundreds of protected areas, thanks to the model set by Yellowstone. Globally, the national park concept spread far and wide. Countries around the world began creating protected lands, making Yellowstone the blueprint for modern conservation. What began as one park became a global movement to protect nature and offer people a direct connection to it. Yellowstone is not just America's first national park, it is the world's first. It set a precedent that natural wonders should be preserved not just for scientists or politicians, but for all people and future generations. Visiting Yellowstone today still feels like stepping into a living postcard of prehistoric Earth. Herds of bison roam the plains, grizzly bears fish in rivers, and geysers erupt with primeval fury. It's a reminder of what the world once looked like, and what it still can be, when protected. So when you hike a trail, watch a sunrise over a mountain ridge, or sit in awe before a geyser, remember, it all started here.